I'm Dr. Gitanjali Asarikar, and I welcome you to this course titled Indian Monetary and Financial System, the name of your economics paper for semester 5 under the Bachelor of Commerce program. Let's begin with Unit 1, Money and Money Supply. Today we will do Module 1 titled The Origin and Evolution of Money. Learning objectives. The student should be able to understand the concept of money and its origin, and also the stages in the evolution of money. What is the concept of money? Money is as old as human civilization. The earliest forms of money can be traced back to ancient Rome and ancient Greek civilizations. Money is anything which is commonly accepted as a medium of exchange while buying and selling goods and services in the economy and also in the debt settlement. Why do we need money? It is but obvious that an economy needs money to operate. Money is a prerequisite for the smooth functioning of economic and financial transactions. Money is a yardstick for measuring value of output. Money helps firms, consumers, government in taking important economic decisions. Today's economies are therefore called as money economies. Then how did ancient civilizations function without money? This brings us to the evolution of money. The earliest forms of trade and exchange can be found in the barter system of trade. In the early stages of economic growth and development, individuals in society often exchanged goods and services directly for other goods and services. This was trade without money. For example, a farmer could exchange a bag of wheat for some quantity of milk from a dairy farmer. People in a barter economy could satisfy all their needs by trading goods and services, and hence they did not feel the need for money. But barter system had its own drawbacks. For instance, a buyer or seller must spend time and effort searching for a matching trading partner. That is, there must be a double coincidence of wants for barter to be successful. Because of the time and effort spent searching for matching trading partners, the transaction costs in the barter economy were very high. The inefficiencies of barter forced many societies to identify a specific thing or good that could be considered as money. This brings us to the earliest forms of money, that is, animal money. In primitive societies in Europe, Asia, Africa, and even America, livestock like cattle, cows, sheep, horses, animal fur, and animal skin were used as money. People used animal skins in making clothing, and this was also accepted as money. But animal money lacked uniformity, which led mankind to evolve better substitutes of money. This gave rise to commodity money. During the Bronze Age, many cultures developed the use of commodity money. In ancient societies of India, Africa, and China, when agriculture was the only economic activity, food grains, crops, plant products, cowrie shells were used as money. Around 1000 BC, in early Indian and Chinese civilizations, money in the form of small knives, spades, and tools of bronze were used in payments. Commodity money, like bronze tools, eventually evolved into round shaped coins or discs, and this is how metallic money was born. The earliest traces of gold and silver coins being used in trade and commerce can be found in ancient kingdoms of India and Greece around 600 BC. Though metallic coins were very beneficial to use, metallic money had its own demerits, like they were very heavy to carry, and many a times gold and silver, which were precious metals, were short in supply. To overcome the problems associated with gold and silver coins, around AD 1500 in Europe, government and private firms began to store gold coins in safe places and issued paper certificates. This is how paper money or paper currency was invented. It was called fully convertible paper currency. But after two world wars, it became difficult for nations to follow such a system of currency. Another major innovation in the payment system, along with paper currency, was the discovery of check or check system in the early 20th century in Europe. Checks are written promises to pay on demand, money deposited with a bank. Check is also known as bank money or credit money. Checks perform the same functions as money, though they themselves were not money. As bank money progressed, paper money gradually transformed itself into fiat money. Paper money becomes fiat money when a piece of currency note has no intrinsic value apart from its use as money. Both coins and notes become fiat or legal tender as they have legal sanction and backing of the government. This money can be put in circulation or removed from circulation on the fiat or order of the government. In India, this precisely happened on 8 November 2016 when the central government announced demonetization of rupees 500 and rupees 1000 banknotes with effect from midnight of the same day, making these notes invalid. Thus, fiat money or paper currency is an important part of the monetary system. In the last half century, breakthroughs in technology and electronic telecommunications have brought high speed and efficiency in the payment systems, giving rise to plastic money. Today, we can settle transactions in seconds with the help of debit cards, credit cards, ATMs. Plastic money enables people to purchase goods by electronically transferring money directly from their accounts to the seller's accounts. This has eliminated the use of checks and reduced the need for cash tremendously. The boundaries of electronic funds have expanded so wide and deep that today even plastic money is getting slowly replaced with digital money or e-money or e-payment apps like Google Pay, Paytm, PhonePe or Amazon Pay. These apps were very much used by millions of people during the current COVID pandemic situation. Thus, today we are moving ahead towards a digital economy, a cashless and a cardless monetary system. To conclude, money is anything which serves the purpose of a medium of exchange, a store of value, and a standard of measurement. Money has evolved from a barter trade to the modern e payment systems. Money has changed its forms but cannot be done away with. Thank you.